Stop, Luke.
Why? I thought you wanted the whole enchilada. I'm here offering you an entire Mexican fiesta, and you're telling me to stop?
Before we do something that we can't take back, I need to know what you mean by the whole enchilada.
Well, what do you think I mean? There can only be two definitions, and I ain't talking tortillas here.
That's the problem. I don't know what you mean. And I can't afford to make any more mistakes. I have used up all of my mistakes in this lifetime, and I need to know that we're speaking the same language.
Okay. Allow me to clarify. I want to be with you. Tracy, I want to be your friend, your partner, and your lover. Not with one foot out the door. All of it. You and me together. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't hurt you or disappoint you. Nobody can promise that. But I promise you this. I'll do whatever is possible to make you happy. What do you say?
When I said Sabrina wasn't taking your place, I didn't mean she wasn't metaphorically taking your place. What I meant was, she's not taking your place because you're going home. Okay? It's just for a little while longer.
I hope so.
No, you are. You are, I promise. Okay, and then you'll find Luke. You'll find him, and then you'll whip up another batch of that cure for Jerry, and then it'll all be over.
I wish there was a cure for Jerry.
He'll let Anna and Robert go, and you can be with your family again.
I wish that I believed that it would go that smoothly. Nicholas, Faison, and Obrick and Jerry, they're monsters.
Yes, I know they are. But one thing we have in our favor is we already know that, and we're keeping our eye on them.
What if they could cheat death in the international prison system?
Well, like I didn't say it was going to be easy.
They could break every promise that they have made to us. At this point, anything could happen.
I know. That is why we can't do anything to upset them.
Well, hell, Avery, aren't you the clever one?
Where is Anna?
You're Anna somewhere where you can't touch her.
Where is she? What have you done to her?
I just think it's a little bit weird. I mean, Epiphany brings the woman over to talk to you because you speak Spanish, but then she speaks English to Emma, and then when you do talk to her in her native language, she runs away and hides in the exam room.
Yeah, well, I guess it wouldn't be Halloween if something strange didn't happen.
They've been in there a little bit. I'm gonna go check and make sure everything's okay.
Wait, it's none of our business.
Patrick, hey, I thought you'd be back at the party by now. Hi, Sabrina.
Hey, so who's your friend?
Oh, as I was explaining to Patrick, this is Ruta, Spencer's new nanny. She's new to the States and a little overwhelmed, so I'm sending her home. Excuse us, we really...
Hold on a second. I'm sorry, it's just that you said you only spoke Spanish, but my daughter says that you spoke English to her.
Yeah, she knows a few words.
I was actually asking her.
Well, unless you ask her in the few words that she does now, you're not going to get much of an answer. What did she say to Emma exactly?
She said, don't worry, everything's going to be all fine, which is a complete sentence for somebody that doesn't speak the language.
Everything's going to be... I taught her to say that to Spencer when he has bad dreams. I'm sorry, why are we making such a big deal about that?
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, nothing to be concerned about.
Elizabeth said that Spencer is going to stay the night with her boys. Ben is really tired, so I think I should give him a minute.
Say no more. Thank you again for your concern, but we really need to get home. Go ahead.
Excuse me?
Thanks for taking care of me.
Okay, hey, come on. Let Daddy go home. Come here.
Buenas noches.
Look, I just laid all my cards on the table. I'm waiting for your answer. Please, don't leave me hanging.
You know my answer. You've always known my answer.
You're not going to say the words out loud, are you? I like that about you.
One more thing. This enchilada of which you speak? I like it spicy.
I know you do. And it will be as spicy as I can possibly make it.
Oh, look at that.
Heinous, 9 letters.
Execrable.
Oh, isn't this cozy?
Good, you're back. Cesar and I were just discussing whether or not we should call Jerry and have him kill your mother.
What? Oh, wait, that's already settled. Scorpio's the first to die.
No one needs to die.
He's right. You can relax. Nobody saw me.
There's something off about Nicholas's nanny. Why would she lie about speaking English?
Well, maybe Nicholas was telling the truth. Maybe that's one of the few phrases that he taught her to comfort Spencer.
Can you believe that?
Well, I mean, Nicholas seems to be a very gracious, polite person. But he is the heir to a huge fortune, and most of his family were homicidal maniacs, so...
I just don't know why you would lie about something like that.
Maybe because you don't know he was actually lying. Why does this bother you so much?
I don't know. It should. Okay, come on down, girl and Electra woman. Let's get you back to Electra base, huh? Okay.
How can you be sure no one saw you? More importantly, how can we be sure?
Do you see any floodlights? Do you see any helicopters, any WSB agents storming the gates? No, I can assure you, no one saw me.
You are shrill and unpleasant. Perhaps your blood sugar is low.
Some candy, little girl.
No, I don't want any candy.
Well, more for me.
And how did you manage to stay undetected, Robin?
Because I wore your stupid costume, okay? No one recognized me, so you could stop worrying and stop threatening my parents.
I hope you are telling the truth. Not just for their sake, but for your own.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to get hurt, do we?
Mother? Did you just come out of the wall?
I've been up all night trying to calculate how to isolate the cure for Jerry Jacks from Luke Spencer's blood. And imagining the moment that I get to go home to Patrick and Emma.
So pretty.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Oh, good, because this is your flower girl dress.
For our wedding.
The wedding? Already?
Yes, Sabrina and I are getting married next week.
It already feels like forever since Halloween when I got to see Patrick and Emma. When Emma hugged me, I mean, I nearly died. I couldn't just take off my mask and just tell her that her mom is alive.
But Robin, you took quite a risk walking into the hospital like that, even if you were disguised in a costume.
Nicholas, my family, they're so close.
I know how much you love Patrick and Emma. I understand why you did it, I do.
And after being locked up for so long, it's almost worse because they're so close. I mean, all I would have to do is go to the house and get my family
But
back.
you'll understand if you do that, Jerry will kill your parents.
I know. And with Faison and Obrecht watching my every single move, it's nearly impossible. I mean, Faison is skulking around upstairs. That's why I came down here.
Is he harassing you?
Just with his presence. I mean, I opened my bedroom door and he was standing there staring at me. It reminded me of after the explosion, the first thing that I saw was his rodent face.
Schatzi, I was just with your father. In the wall. Didn't the prince mention his secret passage? No, somehow that never came up. So, where does this lead? To a labyrinth of catacombs. Your father just took me on a stroll down memory lane. Memory lane in the sewer? Not the sewer. Tunnels. The underground network of this place used to be Cesar's home. Oh, along with the rats, I couldn't think of a better place for him. Nastiness is unbecoming, Britta. No wonder Patrick grew to despise you and you had to go searching the hospital lab for another father.
Speaking of alienating men, I thought you and Father were estranged. Now you're telling me he's taking you on a romantic tour of the catacombs?
We are a part of each other, your father and I. A disagreement won't keep us apart for long.
I know you, Mother. And you're lying.
Albrecht and Faison will be gone soon. Once you deliver the polonium cure to Jerry, he'll release your parents and you can go home.
Patrick is already engaged. He could get married at any time.
You're getting married next week? Seriously?
Yes. Sabrina and I love each other, and we love you so much, we figured, why wait to become a family? Let's do this as soon as we can.
So we have booked the church, and we've sent out the invitations, and we have arranged for the reception.
So what do you say? Let's do this, huh?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes!
Good. But what?
Are Spencer and Cameron gonna be there?
Why? Do you want them to be there?
No. They ruined my new dress. The way they ruined my Halloween costume. They fought over me and spilled punch on me. And that next lady helped me get cleaned up. Remember?
Muchísimas gracias por su ayuda. Hubiera venido más temprano, pero no vi lo que pasó. She's talking about the woman who didn't seem to speak English.
But she did speak English. She talked to me.
Well, she must really like you, because she didn't talk to anybody else. Nicholas told me that that's Spencer's nanny, and she works at Windermere with him, which seems a little bit weird to me still, but...
The lady got sad and ran away. I want to thank her again. Can you take me to Windermere so I can thank her? We can invite her to the wedding. It would cheer her up.
I can't take you to Windermere because I gotta go to work.
Can you take me, Sabrina?
I'll get it.
We'll see.
Who is that?
I think it's Felix.
The one and only. May I confer with the bride of the house?
You may. She's conferring with the flower girl. Let me help you with
No,
those.
no touching the wedding dresses. No grooms allowed.
I don't think there are any rules against the groom touching potential wedding dresses.
I'm not taking any chances.
OMG! Look, there's so many.
And there's more in the car.
Felix, I thought we were going to do this at the bridal shop.
Papa Bean. I sweet-talked the owner in the shop to letting me borrow the dresses that you tried on without me.
Oh, fancy.
I take my consulting duties very seriously. Dr. Groom, what are you still doing here? You definitely cannot see the bride in her dress before the wedding. I don't want anything to mess this up.
Okay, I'm going to work.
Okay.
Believe me, nothing's gonna stop me from marrying Sabrina.
Robin, the only way that you can ensure that Patrick doesn't get remarried is if you go home to him yourself.
I'm gonna do that. According to the calculations that I made last night, the cure that Luke stole from Jerry has been in his system long enough that it's created the antibodies I need to make another dose.
Well, only you can find a cure for polonium poisoning while being held captive.
Well, I'm motivated. I've missed my family so much, and I just hated that all of you thought I was dead.
I know. I felt horrible when I heard the news. I mean, you've been such a good friend to me all these years. I've always felt guilty that I didn't come to your funeral.
No, don't feel guilty. I mean, don't feel guilty for something that shouldn't have happened in the first place. And you're here now, and you're helping me now. And I am so close to finding the cure. All I have to do is get my hands on some of Luke's blood.
Okay, well, I have some new information that may be helpful. He has a doctor's appointment today at the hospital.
Good work,